I'm going now, Peter. I'll be back at 12. Are you listening to me? Do you know what time it is?
I'll give him. What time is it?
10 o'clock, so up.
I'm having a day off.
You've been doing that since you left school. Now, come on. You sign on today, don't you?
Yeah, I'll do it this afternoon.
You won't. You'll do it when you're supposed to, this morning. Oh. How did this happen?
Oh, Tommy did that. He was taken ill.
Have you been drinking? Is that why you can't move yourself?
No! He's got gut rot or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, you can tidy this place up today.
I thought you wanted me to sign on.
You can do it after you've signed on, and you can drop that in the cleaners on the way. There's a cup of tea for you downstairs.
Well, it's not much good to me if I'm up here, is it?
It's exactly where you'd stay if I brought it up. Are you up yet?
Yeah.
Right, I'm off then. I've left some money on the kitchen table. I thought that might move you.
Thanks, Mum.
And that money's got to last till your gyro arrives, and pay for that jacket.
Yeah, all right.
And I shall want it back out of your dough. Now, don't forget.
All right.
And get some clothes on.
Oh, I thought I'd go out like this. I won't have to worry about pickpockets then, will I?
Don't forget that jacket.
Tommy!
Tucker! I'll never have another drink, God. Honest. Tucker!
Right, was that your house on fire last night then? On the news?
Hey?
I thought the fireman must have dragged you out of bed.
Very funny, Mr. H. Alan in, is he?
The bed would have to be on fire to shift him. He looks worse than you do.
I'm not surprised. Alan! Al! Alan! Get up, you lazy swine.
Who's that?
Father Christmas. You up?
Sort of. Stick the kettle up.
Yeah, all right.
I am never going down that place again. There should be someone we can complain to about that stuff we were downing last night.
Bit difficult, that. Seeing as we weren't supposed to be there in the first place.
What do you reckon it was?
I don't know. It was either engine or possibly paint stripper.
There must be a law against it.
Well, there's plenty about where and when you can, but not about what. Which strikes me as a very serious loophole.
They probably reckon that by the time you're old enough, you should have the sense to know better.
Some people are never old enough.
What's this?
Oh, a jacket Tommy's got to take to the cleaners.
Yeah, but it's yours.
Yeah, well, he mucked it up so he can pay to have it decontaminated.
Did you call for him this morning?
Yeah, he weren't in.
He wouldn't have gone to sign on by himself, would he?
No. Takes him all day to go and have a slash on his own, doesn't it? Yeah, Al. I thought you were going to take Susie home last night.
Yeah, I was.
Well? Where you going?
Better get washed, eh?
Don't forget behind your ears.
All right, ignore me then.
Oh, what's your pal? Been shopping, have we?
Nah, new style in handbags. God, you look awful.
Nah, I'm all right. Bit of an headache. You taken a day off school, have you?
Yeah. So what happened to you last night then?
Oh, well, you know, a few things to sort out.
Yeah, like where to be sick or who over.
I'll leave it out.
I even saved the last dance for you.
Did you?
Yeah.
What about Passmore?
What about him?
I thought you belonged to him.
I don't belong to anyone.
That's not what he reckons.
Well, he can reckon what he likes.
So what are you seeing him anyway?
He's got a good sense of humour.
Oh, yeah, some sense of humour. I've heard about him setting old age pensioners on fire.
Oh, he's not that bad, Tommy.
He's worse.
That's better. I think I'll have some eggs.
Eggs? You sure you'll keep them down?
There's only one way to find out.
Mind you, luckily Tommy was out of it last night.
Not so lucky for your jacket.
No, but lucky for us. I thought that bouncer was going to sort it out.
Oh, he's all mouthing.
It's not his mouth I was worried about. Last time I saw a pair of arms like that, they were hanging upside down in a zoo eating a banana.
Why do you reckon Tommy does it?
He can't help it, can he? He's a flipping egg case. If you put him in a monastery, you start a fight within half hour.
Fight to get out, you mean? His life is ruled by what's between his legs.
He was only trying for run us some power again last night. He never learns, does he?
What? That our skinhead friend?
Yeah. He's definitely one of the original hard nuts, Passmore.
He won't get anywhere with her anyway.
He doesn't have to get Passmore on his neck. He's a very silly boy, is our Tommy, and it'll be us who'd expect to bail him out if Passmore does drop him, won't it?
Yeah. You'd think he'd try for something a little less risky than power, though, wouldn't you?
What? He's been trying to stick his tongue in her ear ever since the third year disco.
Something to do with the Brookdale uniform. Forbidden fruit and all that garbage.
Could be love.
Could be. But I bet it's not.
You're never going to eat those, are you?
Oh. So what is the score with you and Passmore, then?
I've been out with him a few times.
Not steady, though.
Why? Gonna ask me out yourself?
You never know. I might consider it.
What about my bag?
Come on! Right.
Frisbees.
Sorry.
Frisbees.
You're going to sign on, or what?
No rush, is there?
Well, you're due before me. You know what they like to relate.
Yeah, but we're the unmotivated unemployed, full of despair at our hopeless plight.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Say so, innit?
Do you reckon we'll ever get a job?
I shouldn't think so. There's millions in the queue ahead of us, isn't there? And half of them have even got their O-levels.
Pain in the butt, innit?
Yeah. You need 3 O-levels to deliver a paper these days.
You could always go back to technical college or something.
Yeah, but why should I? I've just spent 11 years being educated. They make everything so boring, don't they? They fix it so you need exams, then teach them to you so that they're almost impossible to pass. Then they wonder why we get so cheesed off.
Well, no one forced you to mess around for the past 5 years.
No one tried to stop me either, did they?
Oh, no. All that detention was supposed to encourage you, was it?
I don't mean that. I mean, no one ever gave us something useful to do, did they? The only time I ever enjoyed myself was when I used to do the painting for the school plays and that.
Yeah, well, that wasn't work, was it?
It flipping was. I worked harder at doing that than I did at anything else.
Yeah. Well, there's not much call for school scenery painters down the job centre, now is there?
All I'm saying is that I enjoyed doing that, so I worked hard and didn't mess about. That's what they should be trying to do, isn't it? Make school somewhere where you can learn something useful and something you like. I mean, what good is it knowing how long the Amazon is if you can't wire a plug onto the end of the flex for an electric kettle?
How long is the Amazon then?
Longer than the flex on an electric kettle.
All right, men?
Well, what's up with you?
Oh, you know, just keeping in shape.
For what? Picking up the pentacline on?
It must be his arm muscles.
I had to pick up a few things. Any tea? Oh, terrible hangover this morning. I seem to have worked it off now. Feel great.
You started, have you?
They're my sisters.
Oh, yeah? Buying your undies too, are you?
Look, leave it out, Al. I was only trying to do her a favour.
Yeah, look. What happens when she needs to try something on?
Looks about the same size. Well?
Forget about the tea. We going or what?
What's he been up to?
No good.
I still don't see why I should pay for it.
Because you puked all over it, sunshine.
Well, my fault. You shouldn't have been standing in front of me.
I wasn't. I was helping you out of a garden over someone's fence.
What was I doing there?
Puking over him.
It was really busy up there last night.
Was it?
Yeah.
Don't know how people afford it.
Well, it's not that expensive, really.
Well, it is if you haven't got any money.
Well, that's true.
Seems a bit flash to me, that, Don.
Well, I'm not complaining. It's really good up there.
Wouldn't want to go anyway, they're a bunch of posers.
I'll trust you to say something like that. You're just jealous. What are you smiling at? Oh, honest.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know why you don't just ask her out.
Yeah, maybe next time. What did happen with Suze there now?
Nothing.
Well, something must have.
Well, it didn't.
I thought you were going to make it
Oh,
up.
look, just mind your own business, eh?
Up to you, innit?
Well, it's just that since she went to college, she don't want to know me no more.
I see my juice as a normal help for herself today.
Yeah.
Well, it's obviously got lost, ain't it?
Yes, that's what I said, so
I
therefore...
know that's what you said. That's what I came in and said in the first place. So what do I do about money?
Have you tried Social Security?
You really fancy him, don't you?
I don't really know him. He seems all right, though.
He hasn't got two pennies to rub together, you know.
Neither have we.
Yeah, well, all the more reason to find someone who has.
Mandy, all you think about is money, money, money.
Yeah, well, money makes the world go round the world, go round the world.
Now, Mandy, well-paid, responsible outdoor job working on your own. It requires a tact, initiative and an ability to get on with people, often in stressful circumstances. Smart uniform provided. Nah, I wouldn't fancy that. £100 a week, Mand. And that's not including the boot allowance.
£100 a week? Yeah, but what about all that verbal aggravation all the time?
Shouldn't bother you. Speciality of yours, verbal aggravation.
Oh, that's nice, coming from you.
Well, when there's a vacancy coming up, she's going to leave the force, look.
Not surprised, having to wear a get-up like that all the time.
Some men are going mad for that.
Yeah, we're not the kind of men I'm looking for.
Black stockings, black uniform, little hat, you'd be fending them off from all directions. You couldn't go wrong.
Look, if I wanted to go pounding the pavements all day, charging men for minor indiscretions, I wouldn't need a uniform, and I'd charge them more than 10 quid.
It's worth it, I think. If they hadn't worked, they'd know what life is about. That's the
They
trouble.
would. You should go to the disco. That's where you want to go to the disco and make a nice disco if you want. Giggling and laughing.
Yeah, but
Making fun of people.
you wouldn't have to give tickets for everyone, would you? See
Yeah,
one
you
you
would.
fancy and you give him your phone number instead.
You're mad, you are.
Well, why should we let them take the lead all the time? You've got to get in and grab what you want before someone else does.
You make romance sound like the January sales you do.
Romance? Oh, grow up, Mandy. You want to buy all them magazines for the clothes you can't afford? That's all right. But don't start believing the stories in them.
Look, some of the stories are all right.
Oh, yeah. They're always about some daffy numbskull called Fiona who can't decide between good old dependable Clive in his chunky sweater and pipe in his mouth and dark-eyed Simon who has a hairy chest and white teeth. And he gives her a better time during the dots.
Dots? What dots?
The dots where they don't tell you exactly what happened on account of it's not being romantic.
Are you registered for the job?
Look, there's got to be more to it than you make out. Anyway, you're all talk, you are.
What do you mean, all talk?
Look, if you're so good at chatting up fellas, how come you haven't got one?
Because I don't go out with fellas just to get taken to discos, Mandy. I don't want to go out with just any bloke.
Yeah, but just any bloke would be a start, wouldn't it?
Have you ever done clerical work before? Yes, I have. How long have you been?
Did you ask Ray or did he ask you?
He asked me, of course.
Yeah, but why, of course, why shouldn't we ask them out?
Look, he didn't have any choice, did he? He thought he did, but he didn't. I made sure of that. That's the whole point. They do what you want, and you let them think it was their idea in the first place.
Mandy, 15 years of women's liberation seems to have passed you by, as if it had never happened.
Look, the only women's libbers I've seen with smiles on their faces, the ones who write all them books, make all the money out of it.
You're a disgrace to your sex, you are, Mand. Now watch me pull the one with glasses.
When you're making appointments for later on, so you can go home. If you go today, you can go straight away. Yeah. I'll read through it. I'm just filling this form again with your name.
What are you looking for?
A job?
I didn't think you was doing atomic research. What kind of job?
Any kind?
Yes. So I'll just take the details off the card. Okay. And it's Williams.
Live near here, do you?
Yes. Can you tell me what the pay
Do you? I do and all.
Do you?
Well, it's basically generally this way, so it will be basically £40 a week, something like that.
I'm looking for a job too.
If you get the job, I don't know.
That's what most people are doing down here, isn't it?
All right. Oh, I'll go for then. Yeah.
What are you doing? You're not looking for a job.
You're applying for a job here.
Yeah.
Are you with the job centre?
No, I'm not.
No. Would you mind me taking a few details down? And your first name?
Seem to spend a lot of time with me girlfriend.
Are you married or single?
Single.
Oh. Your date of birth, please.
22nd of the 8th. 60.
Seems like a nice girl.
She is.
Have you been working
Yeah, I did a year after I left school.
Come on, me. Some you win, some you lose.
At least they send your gyro through the post now. My dad was telling me you used to have to come down here and collect it in Reddings every week.
Probably get mugged if we did that now.
You should have been here an hour ago.
Why? What happened?
Your box was closed.
Yeah, well, I didn't have no money for the bus. I'm out of work, you see.
Well, you've missed your signing on time.
So?
So you have to go and see the supervisor.
And?
And your gyro will probably be late. If he thinks you're still entitled to it.
Same old record.
You know you're supposed to sign on time.
Look, there's me box here. Can't you just get me file out?
Next, please.
It's not my fault there's no crappy jobs.
And it's not my fault you can't get out of bed once a fortnight.
It wouldn't kill you just to get
Next, please.
You're wasting your time.
I'm not going to see the supervisor.
You'll have to go and see the supervisor. You'll get no money otherwise.
He'll just sign me on money. Don't know why she can't.
Because she's an awkward cow.
Stuck-up bitch. Just numbers to that lot.
Yeah, all right, leave it out. You were late.
I'm always late.
Which is probably why she gets so cheesed off with you.
Oi! Aren't you coming with us?
I'm not waiting in another queue all day.
Won't take long.
It will. It does. Every other week.
Well, where are you going?
To see someone.
Yeah. Who?
Someone.
What's up with him, eh?
Dunno. But I'll see you later, right?
And where are you going?
To see someone.
sorry. I thought it was someone else.
Oh, yeah.
Very sorry.
Alan! Shopping. You coming?
Coming.
She's not in. You don't learn, do ya?
I'm just gonna look at the shirts, okay?
Right. Don't be too long, son.
I won't.
You're running again, are you, sunshine, eh?
Come on, then.
Yes! Come on!
What's the... What? Come on! Oh, yeah.
I don't believe it.
What was all that about, then?
Dunno. Muggers?
Do I look as if I'm one day old?
What do you mean?
Born yesterday. You know what you lot want to do, don't you? Find yourselves jobs, keep you out of mischief.
You're thick, you are.
Don't call me thick.
You are thick. Your sister's, is it?
Yeah, all right, leave it out.
You nearly got us all killed. We told you not to mess with his bird.
Sorry. Well, there's nothing else to do round here, is there?
No, not a lot. Anyway, how'd you get on out? All right. I see. Well, I think we've earned ourselves a drink.
Then what?
Take my jacket out of the cleaners?
Oh, great.
You know, your old man's right, Al. Gonna have to get ourselves a job soon, you know. This excitement's getting too much for me.
So what do I do with this?
Post it.